Hey guys, Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness here on Fabulous Friday. Not trumpet fatness, what I was trying to say. Trumpet fitness on Fabulous Friday. Anyway, how you doing, guys? You have double C's? It's raining out, who cares? You got double C's. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Mouthpiece placement, guys, I have done several of these over the years, and I'm going to do several more because it has come up dozens of times this week. It's like an epidemic of questions about mouthpiece placement. Guys, the conventional wisdom is dumb. It's just got to go out the door forever. So let me put in my 2 cents. I'll honk a few notes and then we'll get to it. Anyway, I have practice today. I got in a nice hour and a half, man. It felt so good. Things are calming down around here. And life's good. Anyway, mouthpiece placement. Guys, it's all the comeback guys that have gone through the ringer with conventional this, conventional that, and if you have thick lips, you got to do this, you got to do that. You know, Philip Farkas has been gone a long time, and nobody had more mangled chops than Philip Farkas. Okay? But his formula seems to just linger and linger and linger. Guys, his chops look worse than Louis Armstrong's. I mean, it looked like somebody took a razor blade to him. It was painful to look at. But he had this equation, 50% tough, unless, of course, you have this. Guys, it makes no difference. None. Everything that is important to us goes on inside the mouth. And where you put the mouthpiece is of no consequence whatsoever. Now, if there is anything, any conventional wisdom that comes back and I will use, it is this. Each one of us have a different, completely different physiology. Our mouth cavities are different. Our teeth are different. Our lips are different. Our jaw is different. It's completely different from every single one. To say that there has to be one mouthpiece placement is asinine, guys. And I'm sorry to speak ill of the dead, but Phil, you started this. I mean, here's a guy that had you literally was selling little mirrors to put on your instrument so you could look at your chop. Guys, no. It's inside the mouth. And it doesn't matter if I put the mouthpiece here, 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 or whatever. Now, here's the deal. There is not a greater set of chops in the history of trumpet playing than Adolphe Scherbaum. He had the funkiest looking, I mean, it looked like he was playing a clarinet. I've talked about this before. Maynard, way off to the side. Way off to the side. I can go on and on. One of my best friends, my best trumpet friends in the music world, years ago, I haven't talked to him in years, Jim Hines. For the last 25 years, the top call in New York City for everything, okay, was off to the side. Very, very funky little jaw angle. Guys, if anybody messed with those three guys, if Philip Farkas got a hold of these three guys, we never would have heard their name. Because the teeth is so important. Jerry had very, very crooked bottom teeth, which reared its ugly head. And guys, there is no set rhyme or reason of 20% up, 30%, 50-50. It makes no difference. It makes no difference. And I just mentioned 3 monster players that had funky embouchures. Scherbaum, Maynard, legendary. Jim Hines, legendary in the New York studios and Broadway. Okay? 3 guys that have funky embouchures and played great. I can give you 3,000 guys that would fit into that whole Philip Farkas perfect looking thing that couldn't play a note that anybody wanted to listen to. Guys, it is all done inside the mouth. Wherever it feels comfortable is fine. Herbert L. Clark, the great Herbert L. Clark, he used to play all day. Parades, concerts, solos, the whole 9 yards. Many times he would play 8, 10, 12 hours a day. Okay, with the Sousa bands, his own groups, whatever. Okay? He would literally, if things started getting tired, started getting sore, right in the middle of a concert, right in the middle of a solo, he'd move it one way or the other. He was legendary for that. Guys, because he had the compression inside his mouth. Does one feel more comfortable than the other? You bet. And you go with the one that feels good because you don't want to be feeling awkward and uncomfortable when you're doing it. It's all done inside the mouth. I just did it in 3 different positions, octave rips, and it made no difference each one. Would I clam notes if it was off to the side? I happen to be very lucky. My teeth are quite good, and I've had no problem with that. I've had no teacher ever look at me and say, oh, you got to do this. No, because it looked perfect. For the longest time, it didn't play perfect, but it looked perfect. Okay? But what I did right there, now, if I was going over here, like I did just now, would I be clamming notes that I would? Absolutely. Herbert L. Clark did it often enough that he could do it right in the... Oh, I'm feeling tired. Off to the side. Guys, it makes no difference. That's inside the mouth, and it doesn't matter where the mouthpiece is. Don't sweat it. Play what's perfect. Play what feels comfortable. And if anybody is trying to talk you into a certain equation, 50%, 50%, no, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to have an upward jaw, no. You say politely, thank you, but I've had enough. Try to get your money back, but walk the other way. They don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Love you all.